No doubt she's gonna win the vote of the people, but where are we gonna be after, the electoral votes?
Well, that's always a problem. California's like 5 million votes, but you lose 5 other states by 5 million. They get the vote. But I believe in about a month. Trump's lead is going to start.
How many people have to be here in person?
And the rats. Everybody believes up to him because I think they're afraid.
Oh, Zoom in person.
They're out. I think if it becomes a fair, he's going to lose. Yeah, I saw like 260 different Republicans come out. I saw that. I haven't seen the ad.
7, 8, 9, 10.
There's no need to run it in California. We're not going to see half of the ads.
Yes.
Yeah, we don't need it. But,
my wife vetoed my idea for a Halloween costume. Where I was going to go to JD Vance and she was giving us a couch.
Yes, we are.
She's not.
Couch. I did too. I thought she was a crazy cat.
You haven't heard that? It went popular like a month ago where someone on Twitter claimed that like JD Vance had their reports for the couch. Like they quoted the line in like hillbilly eulogy and everything, but.
So the couch have a comment.
So, question, are you feeling well enough to moderate?
But everybody believed the reference quote because of the name Hillbilly Eulogy. And it's like, deliverance on deliverance, is that kind of weird?
It had just enough of an air of believability and you're like, I can see it happening.
Yeah, and it was like, oh my God.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm
live by
saying.
mine.
So
but you just wonder what happened to him. He was, someone was able to say he's crazy and now he's
right, but remember I was coming from
There was that one.
so I told her I should take her back.
So he was interviewing someone who didn't advance to be.
For me to drop it on time.
With no convictions.
Okay.
Kennedy
But of course,
I'll make
if his running mate has 34, maybe it's
They
valid.
say they don't like him and there's all kinds of reasons to be negative about him, and then they endorse him.
Moderate the meeting, so
And I have a
that
theory.
we all feel comfortable with it,
Very
or
rich
is
man.
that, okay.
I think he has pictures of these men in pantyhose with a
Oh,
coat or something similar. I think he has something like that.
On everyone.
Oh, no, I got you.
I really do.
Who has something?
I think Trump has something like everybody.
Sorry?
And then, there's, did you see the flash drive?
Yes, a lot.
Well, if we
He's
don't
dead.
have, if we end up,
Yeah.
then
Somehow he
it's not
died
a
in
meeting
maximum
for real.
security prison.
And we just have to reconvene. This happened in like October of last year, where there wasn't enough people. And
They said
we
it was
just
gonna be
had
tough
to
to get
skip,
quorum this
Natural cause.
too.
yeah, we had to skip.
No, it was strangulation.
And just do
They
all
said
this
it was
stuff.
supposed to be self-inflicted, but that was not.
How many are we?
Self-inflicted strangulation. Autoeroticism.
Somebody wanted to suck her dead before you talk.
Oh, that's for sure.
All right, well,
I think they did the same thing with the kid in Pennsylvania.
oh, don't feel bad, I have fuzzy braids and it's
I
very
think they
itchy.
talked him into something. Has anybody seen Trump's ear? The one that got shot?
Yeah, I went to the
Yeah, that's what I heard, but I haven't actually seen a photograph of it.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
No, it's fine, I just, I didn't think, oh, I think we
friend with good taste.
had the financial.
So during the debate next week, I wonder if we can get a close
I need to. Yeah, I see you on the
I think that's a
Okay, I'm
fair
gonna
right.
go. Thank you.
To ask the
We need to decide.
can we photograph it?
You are.
See how it's coming along? What has it been? 2 months?
Mute yourself.
Can you hear when they're in 2 months? Twice.
This was, I'm obsessed with this little.
All right.
Okay, hi Laura, we hear you on the owl, so everyone can hear you.
Right. But I'm hearing how it sounds when it's a million different voices going at once, and it isn't pretty.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's having like side conversations. Nobody's really speaking up to the camera, so I feel like it just might be like mumbling that you're hearing.
I think it's faulty communications.
Yeah, my bad.
Okay, so like,
Wow, camera quality is much better, you can tell already. Except that top, like, long view is insane.
Right.
And it's focused.
Oh, yeah, the whole room.
Yeah.
What is the orange line?
The orange
Is
one?
Paula coming tonight? Do we know? Is Paula coming? Laura, is Paula coming tonight?
Not
Right on top? It's like a.
I was not told that she's not coming.
Who do we know that's not coming? We know Dolores is not coming, anybody else that's?
Oh,
Well, Kate said she wasn't coming.
Has to be Thursday.
Chris is gonna try to come.
11. We need 2 more people.
Chris Reed is what?
No, Chris Carlson. I'll call her. She was gonna try to come. Let me call.
She's right here, right here.
Right here, just as.
There. Okay, well, she's the only person who thought that I got the only other recipient saying she wasn't sure, so she's there. So who is not there that we can call?
We just need 2 more
Christopher Reed is not here. Diana Cooper is not here.
Paula's not here.
Paula is not here.
Betty.
Betty is not here.
Dolores isn't here.
Yeah, Dolores has COVID.
Well, of those people, the only person is the only 2 people who said they weren't coming is Show King and Dolores. So
Hopefully Paula's in Reed and others.
Are we sure? How many?
Don't we only need 14?
13.
no, we need.
We have 2 more people, right, for quorum.
So she's 12.
Laura
That's 12 right here.
counts.
8, 9,
So we just need 1.
10. Oh, I only have 11. Yeah, I have 11. 11, yeah.
11 with Laura. Well, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Never mind. I went.
So this is Joshua, right? You're counting Joshua.
Oh, I was not counting Josh. 4,
Oh,
6,
Josh.
8, 10,
Oh,
12.
yes.
Yeah, counting Josh,
Yes,
it's
so
12.
now we have 12. Hi, Josh. Joshua.
For city council.
So does somebody want to text Paula and see where she is?
I'll text her.
Is this like college where you start assigning sheet after 15 minutes?
Well, this is what I would like to suggest.
That's what I'm saying. You start assigning sheet after 15 minutes. We would do
Hi.
What, Laura?
Well, I'd like to suggest that we stop talking, number 1.
It's not gonna happen. Do we?
Can you make that a little bit bigger?
Do we have
Like a list I can go roll call from, or for the BACs?
I can do the roll call, but we can't convene with, okay, guys.
Oh, I can do roll,
I understand what Paula was saying. You all are talking. Okay. Do I have the floor?
Yes, you do.
Okay, thank you. If we don't have quorum, we are still able to start with general public comments, and then item 4 that I'm. So if it's your pleasure, but what is that noise I'm hearing in the background?
Oh, I don't know.
we don't really hear anything.
I'm hearing a huge amount of noise. So I don't know what it is. Okay. You guys want to start with general public comments?
Yeah, might as well.
So if any, and again, I'm gonna need somebody, well, let me start by saying to anybody who's a guest, I'm Laura Myers. I'm the Vice President of UNNC. I am talking to you from Zoom because I'm sick with something. I don't know what it is, but didn't want to expose anybody. I have not tested positive, but I don't believe it. I kind of feel like I'm positive for some reason. So I'm so I cannot see hands in the room. I need
Gotcha.
which board member will be welcome to the
I'll do it, Laura. Okay, does anyone, so I'll do it. Does anyone have any public comment?
general public comments on any item not on tonight's
We
agenda.
don't have a quorum yet. So we have someone in the audience who'd like to make a public comment? Please stand up, thank you.
Can I stand?
Yeah, sure.
Hi, everyone. I just want to introduce myself. My name is Devette Butler, and I work for the Baldwin Hills Conservancy. It's about maybe 8 or 9 of us in the state of California. And recently, I'm pretty new to the organization. Recently, the governor this year expanded our territory from 2.7 miles of Baldwin Hills area, Playa del Park, and the Iona Bike Path to over 72 miles. So I wanted to come out to the Neighborhood Empowerment Council to let you guys know who we are and what we're doing since our territory has expanded. Our goal is to provide, and our board members want to provide equity to parks, areas that are not in neighborhoods that deserve them. And it should be even across the board. So our goal is to either acquire land, either 501c13 organizations, maybe a church might want to do a park that can provide public space for the neighborhoods in the community. So I'll pass out my cards and information to you guys so you can look us up online if you have questions. But our goal is to try to find out how we can mitigate some of the stuff that we're beginning to look like New York. All these apartments are being built, but where's the greenery space? Some studies have been done over the years that people live longer when they enjoy the outdoors. Right. And if we keep building up, we won't have much green space. So the governor has given us, like I said, 72 miles or 70 miles, which is a new, whole new territory for us. But I just wanted to come in and introduce myself. I'll pass out cards and flyers. And so that's our goal, to try to go into the neighborhoods and find out what we can do to make more green space for the communities and throughout the Los Angeles County. Well, thank you for your time.
Thank you very much, Yvette. Can you tell us about your boundaries, now that you guys expanded a little bit?
I have a card, and actually it gives you the territories that we have, and I'll pass those out to you. I'm sorry I didn't pass them out before I was eating here. But I will pass them out to you, and there's also, if you email me, and I can give you, there's an interactive tool that you can put in the address, and it'll tell you if your area is in our territory. And then we try to work with, we do have usually workshops, grant funding workshops, because it is free money that we give to grant, like we're partnering, like one project that we're doing now, I don't know if you guys are drive down Slauson, it's a little out your territory, but when I was a little girl, they used to have a train that went down Slauson Avenue and Weber Bread years ago. So they dug up all that train tracks, and what that's gonna be is it's gonna be called the Slauson Connect. It's actually gonna be a bike path, and we're gonna help with the greenery space of that. We're gonna have a state-of-the-art youth center, we're gonna have everything to do with that, of course, we're green space. They're gonna have bathrooms that clean themselves, a bike path, greenery, a rooftop. I don't think it really will be finished till probably 2006, but it's gonna be amazing. And for me, it gives me joy to see something that I'm doing that helping our community, because I love to help people. So that's just a snippet of who we are and what we do, and I'll pass out the information for you. So thank you for allowing me a few snips of your time, because I was not on the agenda.
Yeah, great. Thank you very much. Thank you. I too had a personal public statement. I'd like to thank Hunter and Michael, Kareen, Grace, Ed Saunders for participating in the Jazz Fest and being at our table. It was really successful, and they all spent more time than allocated. They allocated. And I'd just like to say thank you very much, each one of you guys, for doing that. Any further public comments?
You didn't have a
Did you have a comment, Vanessa? No, she doesn't have a comment. Okay, so we still don't have quorum, so,
You have the reports yet?
no, yeah. So Danielle, would you like to give us CD10 report?
You're home?
Can you hear me?
Football.
Yes.
Great, okay, because I have the air conditioner blowing right now. We all know it's super hot, so I hope everybody's staying fresh. We have some general updates from our office. If anybody doesn't know who I am, my name is Danielle Merrill. I'm the field deputy for Councilwoman Hutt's office. I cover the northern half of UNNC, so anything north of the freeway, and my colleague Eric Aguiar covers south of the freeway. So I'm just going to go right into my updates here. Of course, my general information, continue to report bulky items to 311 or through the My LA 311 website or app. You know, I highly encourage everybody to create an account so that way service requests and confirmation numbers are automatically saved to your account. And if there are always any issues, you can send them to me and I will follow up with them with the original address reported and the service request number. Sanitation, and I also encourage everybody to put out bulky items the night before regular trash day. That way the items don't get carried away to other locations and end up as furniture or being used for something else. Cooling centers, I did send out a flyer for this, but we have updated locations. So with the heat wave we're experiencing, we want to make sure that the community knows of locations in which they can cool off the break. This would be Jim Gilliam Rec Center, WLCAC West Adams Senior Center, Rancho Cienega Sports Complex, Vineyard Rec Center, South Seas House, Queen Anne Rec Center, Chateau Rec Center, and the Lafayette Rec Center. We have that flyer on our Instagram, but I will email it out shortly so that way we have all those addresses that they could be shared with the neighborhood or with your network. Update as far as dumping and trash, our rapid response crews are working daily to keep our community clean. With this, I'm asking for your help, the community's help, in reporting some locations that need some TLC. So, of course, the bulky items can go to 311 or they can come directly to me or our office. So, feel free to contact us at 323-276-4917 to report any of these locations, bulky items, illegal dumping that need weed abatement, or just general trash. You know, I do my best to drive out in all the communities and report things myself, but the more eyes that we have out there, the cleaner our community will be. With that, I just want to throw out some locations that have been serviced, cleaned, maintained, shown some love since August. So we have 1818 Wilton Place. Alexand couldn't locate the trash, so it came to our office. We sent our crews out there. They took care of it. We had multiple cleanups at 15th and St. Andrews as far as like illegal dumping. Washington and Western, we had a downed tree that we took care of, weed abatement, and bulky item pickup around our schools before the start of the new school year. So we made sure all of our schools were taken care of as far as weeds, illegal dumping, so that way it was clean for our kids to go to school. Multiple cleanups on 23rd between 8th Avenue and 5th Avenue. Washington and 10th Avenue, we did tree well maintenance. Washington and 6th Avenue, tree well maintenance. This includes like weed abatement, removing of trash, things like that. Multiple cleanups at Washington and Hobart. Venice and Van Ness, trash removal from the bioswale there. Venice and Manhattan Place, and Western, both sides. Washington and LaSalle, trash removal, and Washington and Oxford, removal of bulky items. So please, if you're out there walking your dog, just taking a stroll, being nosy with the neighbors, you know, you see something, you can always send it my way and we will handle it. So please do so. A little update. No left turn. So for those that frequent the area, I drive through here all the time. Our office requested LADOT to increase the visibility of the no left turn on Washington onto Gramercy. So a few weeks ago, the crews installed that lettering at the intersection to bring more visibility to the existing signage and to help keep traffic flowing going eastbound. Just general updates as far as events. Our last movies in the park event is tomorrow night at sundown in Leimert Park Plaza. Doors open at 5:30. We will have raffles, snacks, food, and more for a special themed date night. So we hope to see you there. September 21st, CDPN is partnering with Restore LA to bring the second annual Sabor and Soul event. There will be a full street closure on Adams at Crenshaw. Not on Crenshaw, on Adams, to have carnival rides and more. There will be community resources as well as fun and games for the entire family. A flyer will be shared once it's generated. LAPD is bringing back their annual carnival September 27, 28, and 29th. They will be shutting down both sides of Venice Boulevard from La Brea to Rimpau. So please keep this in mind as it will cause traffic delays starting Wednesday, September 25th, but it will reopen in time for Monday morning, rush hour and going to work. Last event I want to inform everybody of is November 2nd. We are partnering with the Mid-City Mercado to have the second annual Dia de los Muertos event. This will be held on Adams Boulevard between Spalding Avenue and Hauser Boulevard from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. Like last year, we will have carnival rides, vendors, resources, and more. So please keep the date in your calendars. And that flyer is out, but I will also share it via email too on my networks. As always, please, if you have any questions or concerns, you can always contact me at danielle.mero@lacity.org or our office line at 323-276-4997. And that's all the updates I have. I'm not sure if anybody has any questions for me.
One question, Danielle.
It's a point of information. There have been 4 more arson fires along the 10 freeway between Arlington and Western since we last met. And they all had fire response, but some of them had flames that were like 15 feet high and luckily no wind. So that is an ongoing real threat to our community.
Okay. We'll make sure we send it over to our contact at the state office. I'm trying to find a pen.
Anybody else? So I just received a text from Paula. She said, sorry, sent message to Laura, but looks like it didn't send. I am not feeling well and will not attend meeting tonight. So we will not have quorum, but since we do have Alfonso here, I suggest you give us your report, Alfonso?
Sure. I don't know is the monitor over there for Zoom?
You're good.
You're good, yes?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you guys are.
New system, Canvas Argo. Yeah. So it follows you very similar to the other one. So
Alright.
Talk to the owl.
Again, hi everyone, I hope everyone's having a good evening. I just want to give a shout out to Hunter. I know you provided the minutes from the last meeting, so thank you for that. We didn't get those minutes because they're working on the Zoom window contract. So the city attorneys are reviewing that. She had a few questions about participation actually. So she was concerned about who actually interacted because there was a few members that weren't allowed to interact because they were ineligible. So that's where her concerns were from, just so you know. So they do look at the minutes, they do look at the VACs for that information. So that's very important.
Sorry, this is Dunn that was looking at them? Or this is Ann that is looking at them?
No, city attorney's office.
Oh, okay.
because they approved the contract.
Yeah, they look over the minutes.
I see.
Yeah, so. Thank you.
Thank you.
Also, from the department, Congress and Neighborhoods. I know I've been talking about it. So Congress and Neighborhoods, it's September 28th. It's gonna be at City Hall. Parking is provided for free, so you'll be able to park at City Hall. Just make sure you register. If you don't register, you do have up to the date to attend the event. There's gonna be food and breakfast and lunch provided. There are a few workshops that are available.
they're posted at the website. So they're gonna have 2 workshops, one in the morning and one at noontime, and they're gonna have an activation session. And I think they're gonna talk about the Olympics too for 2028. That was one of the main topics they were talking about during their last planning committee. What else? So I know that the Mayor Karen Bass, she did confirm her attendance for the opening session, so she'll be there as well as Heidi Feinstein, the city attorney's office. So they'll be there if you wanna take a picture with them. I know that Daniel Perez was the main center last year for their picture, so.
So maybe you'll be in the center this year?
Maybe, right? Trainings, again, training's very important. If you have any new board members that join, they do have 30 days to complete the training. And it's a little bit different because code of conduct, the department is getting involved and sending out special notice. Okay, you got quorum now,
We
right?
have quorum.
Okay, I'll be sure.
Now you just arrived, so now we have quorum. Okay.
All right, and then elections too. So election season is coming up, not for the general election, but for NCs. This year it's gonna be a little bit different. It's all gonna be voted by mail. So there's not gonna be any polling, polling locations. I know that the city clerk's office is working on workshops as well as the department, so just make sure you check your newsletters for that, okay? All right, and that's it for me. Any questions?
Yeah, no, I have a question, but we don't have quorum, sorry.
Yeah, we only have 12, we don't have quorum yet.
Oh, that's right, it was a limit.
You're 12,
Yeah.
we're missing one more, we need one more to have quorum. Closing with
12, that's 14.
Wait,
counting 2 up there.
We have
Yeah.
3 going,
And then
it's just 2 there.
we're taking-
That's 12. Did you?
Someone has
Yeah,
their-
did you? Would she RSVP?
Yes, yes, Danielle.
Sorry, I just wanted to give another important update that I forgot. We do have a new senior lead officer for our areas that is covering for Officer Chavez now. His name is Senior Lead Officer Espinosa. So when I have the information available as far as email and phone number, I will share that with Harvard Heights, Western Heights, all the good groups that Chavez was covering. So I just wanted to give that update. We do have a new senior lead for that area.
Great, thank you very much, Danielle.
You're welcome.
So I have a couple of questions. One, can you please update me on the Planning 101? You were on some emails. What is the status of that training? Because I am told I cannot participate or be listed as a Planning and Land Use Committee member unless I have that training.
So you would have to have the NC update their rosters. So that's the way we assign trainings is, there's actually a section on the roster sheet and the bottom for committees. So there's one for Plum. So once that is updated, they will have to send it to us or send it to me, and then I can send it to NC support. So it's all through the rosters. That's how we assign committees.
I have a question, because my understanding from you at the PMZ meeting was that you've not been able to complete
That's what
the
I'm asking,
cornerstone
the cornerstone
training, and that's.
Excuse me, Chris, I'm sorry, I can speak for
So
myself.
I was actually
Okay.
speaking from my.
But I wasn't finished yet, so if you don't
Sorry.
mind, thank you. Planning 101, the training that's in Cornerstone, I've been trying to take that for the 3 years I've been on this board.
Okay.
And it does not work.
Send an email to, it's not NC, communications at Empire LA, requesting that training, and then they can assign it to you, CC me, or you can, or email me, and I can,
So you're saying that I haven't been able to complete it because I'm
you have
not
to
allowed?
be, yeah, you have to be assigned that training. I think it's for planning land use.
Okay, so I can just request it from you, or does it have to be on the roster?
If you're already listed on the roster,
No, no one, only Laura is listed. I think John has resigned. So right now, we only have one planning and land use person on that.
okay. So I'm gonna request that NC update to this.
Yeah, because Chris Carlson and Steve Peckman co-chair the Murphy Oil Site Subcommittee for Planning. So they too should also be.
Okay.
What training is that you're referring to?
It's planning and land use.
I know about the committee, but what training?
It's Planning 101.
Is that gonna be, is that gonna be offered at the Neighborhood Congress? Sometimes trainings are offered during that venue. Is that gonna be an opportunity for people to take it?
I I know they're planning land use, their department's gonna be there, and they do have a work, I think they have a workshop.
Okay.
So,
But would that suffice?
it depends what workshop they provide.
Okay, so
I'm not sure, they haven't released the info or specifics, so.
Okay, so we'll send an email requesting that the minimum, Chris Carlson and Steve Peckman
Yeah,
are allowed to take the training.
that's fine.
Okay, thank you.
You had a question too, Chris?
Well, my concern was that what was reported was that there was a consistent problem with being able to complete the training on Cornerstone. And we now have a long history of Cornerstone not being able to perform. And if it's not letting people get trained in a timely fashion so they can participate, if that's the city's requirement that you have to have the training we need to get that ironed out.
Yeah.
And I really want to see traction on that.
Okay. Yeah, because I believe that specific training is not from the department, from Dunn, it is from the planning department.
Okay.
So that's one of the issues. Yeah. So you're not the only entity that has this issue, because I know.
Doesn't make the problem any better. It makes it worse.
Yeah.
But thank you.
Any more questions? I don't.
No.
Do you have a question?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's it.
Okay, thank you. Well, we are still without quorum, so I don't know how much longer we want to wait.
Well, this is what I think we need to do, Teresa, if you can hear me.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
I think we need to do an official roll so we can mark, because I can't see who's there and who's not there. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Hunter's gonna do a roll call on a BAC.
I mean, I can call the roll. I actually have the list, but can you all hear me enough for me to do it?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. And then said that I need a pen. Okay, well,
Laura.
we're recording it, so I'm just
Laura.
gonna call what?
Just talk.
If you want to call, I can mark who is present and not for clarity, and then I can just send you that list.
Okay, great. Okay, Joshua Pierce.
Present.
Dolores Spears. Absent. Hunter Reese.
Present.
Present. Candace Jackson.
Present.
Laura Myers. Present. Joe King. Absent. Michael Soderstrom.
Present.
Ed Saunders. Is he absent?
Yes.
Okay. Sarah Long Henry.
Absent.
Absent. And I realized I misspoke. She did email us to say she would be late, unable to attend. Okay. Paula Southern, absent. Grace Yu.
Present.
Karine Albrecht.
Present.
Teresa Masonette.
Present.
Michael Kimbrough.
Kimbrough.
Chris Thompson.
Present.
Diana Cooper.
Present.
Christopher Weed. Absent.
Yes. Absent.
Betty Anderson.
Absent.
And Marco Ramirez.
Here.
Okay, present. All right, and I don't think we can do anything else. Even though some of the things we have are just presentations, so that's up to Alfonso. We do need to set a replacement meeting, I think, because we have time-sensitive items on the agenda.
If there's no action needed, you can talk about it.
But there are actions needed in some.
I'm sorry, I can't. I didn't hear the response.
He said that if the agenda item does not have an action required, then we can discuss it.
Right, and I think we should, so we can have a shorter agenda on the next meeting, or what do you guys think? Or do you just want to?
Well, most of these say action, so we can't discuss it.
No. I mean, most of them, but we could hear about the budget and rollover update. We don't need to talk about attendance and training. I mean, there's not much. But then, so if you don't want to do that, well, I'm hearing such a funny noise.
It's a child outside screaming.
Yeah. On the street.
Community members. Can I say something right now?
Yes.
So I'm actually gonna leave, so I'm not gonna be present, okay?
You have to leave the pizza.
Yeah. So you guys
Maybe somebody will come in and we'll have more. Okay, great. Okay, thank you very much.
Bye, Alfonso, thank you.
Okay, guys,
Laura, just a second, please. Please, Laura. The question is, it's 7:37. Do we want to stay here for 20 minutes and do some things, or just call it a day and get out of here?
well, we have to do one thing, which is set a new date.
Yeah, set a new day.
Yeah, but regarding these other items, do we just want to hold off, or do we want to spend some time?
Is there anything of note that we should get?
Yeah.
Chris has a hand up, let's.
Oh, I'm
We
sorry.
have members of the community who've come to speak to us tonight. Is it possible we can hear them? Because they've made the effort to be present, and I think if, as long as it's not against any city rules, I think we should give them the audience that they came to.
Okay, and then,
So we can have the presentations, but we cannot have discussion or action.
okay, we got it. And then after that, then we will discuss. Discuss the date for the next meeting. And then, so thank you very much for coming. Yes, I remember you from executive.
Okay, gosh, thank you for inviting me to be here tonight. My name is Yona Hong, and I'm with the Los Angeles Korean Festival Foundation. I think I passed out all the brochures to everyone. So I hope it gets passed, but then I know that we don't have quorum tonight, so I just wanted to let you know a little bit about the festival. It's coming up, it's for 4 days, September 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th. And what's great about this festival is that it's free to the public. You know, we serve communities where a lot of families, they can't afford to go to a nice concert. But we have great musical performances, dancers, and it's very diverse. We have Korean traditional like martial arts performance and musical performance, dance performances, but we also have the Oaxacan dancers, the Bangladesh dancers, and much, much more. And so I would love for Unnc to be part of our festival. And we just, even though it's at the Solana National Park, which is about 1.5 miles away from here, we reached out to the city of LA and LA County. And I'm here because we would love to do outreach in this area with the local schools, senior centers, and so on. And so I'm here actually asking for support so that we can do the outreach and promotions in your neighborhood. And once again, this year we're celebrating 51st year anniversary, and it's 48th festival, and we also have the parade. I know that there aren't that many parades in Los Angeles anymore, but we're one of the very few parades that are still in existence. And so, and this year especially, we're translating materials in different languages. I got Spanish, Korean, English, and then also Bengali for some of the Bangladesh community members. So, yeah, once again, thank you so much. And our website and all the information is on the brochure, and it's for 4 days. Please come and check it out. It's going to be amazing. And I forgot to mention also, we have family-friendly children activities like arts and crafts that they can do for free. And then also we have a booth where you get to try on the Korean traditional costumes, like the dresses and
The real question is, which K-pop band is coming?
oh, yeah. Okay, so I know you guys are K-pop fans, but
I'm not, I'm just asking.
So,
I have a 12-year-old.
oh my gosh,
Oh, yeah.
I like it. So just to let you know, we do have many local performers, but also internationally, we have celebrities coming from Korea. And the biggest name is, your kids might know, they're called Stray Kids.
Oh,
And
I'm
yeah.
that.
But it's not the Stray Kids, the entire group, but one of the members are coming to promote.
Oh, one of the stray.
Yeah. And we're finalizing the programs, and it should be online any day, so you could find out what kind, and you could go see which, performers and so on. And yeah, bring your kids, grandkids, anyone.
I'm trying to visualize the park location. I know San Marino and I see 3200, but I can't. Where is it?
It's on Olympic and Normandy.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in that little corner. Yeah. And I know that is here, but also in our area, we don't have very many parks. We're so far.
They close down the street.
Yeah, and so because of the lack of public space for families and children, we do close off some of the streets so that we can have different routes. And, we also have partnerships with LA County Mental Health and the US Army and just neighbor councils too. So we would love for you to come and participate and just have a great time.
Thank you very much. Yeah, we'll discuss further at our next meeting.
Okay, great, thank you so much. I don't know if Laura could hear me, but Laura, thank you. Thanks, Laura.
Did you have a question?
Maybe.
Okay, another question?
We have another hand.
Oh, yes, Steve?
Did I hear correctly that there won't be any action taken tonight?
No, we do not have quorum.
Yeah.
Our quorum is 13. We only have 12 people, 10 in person and 2 online. We have 2 people that are sick.
Okay, so we're not going to be discussing the planning and zoning?
No, none of those items.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's very nice in here, though.
Yeah. And, I just want
Jefferson Park has no electricity.
Oh, is that right?
to, wait, how is that?
Yeah, today's been, there was some outages today.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Steve.
So, and then
Want to
this
ask
is,
you a question?
no,
Oh, okay.
this is just like a general announcement. I know some folks were here for funding requests to present, but unfortunately, we can't vote on funding
We can't
requests.
discuss it.
Right, so
Either way.
So I'm just saying so that rolls over to the next time if it's still, if it's not too late. That's what I want to say.
Thank you.
Yes.
Treasurer.
Yes.
The funding support would be great, but even more so than that, we just want to have community partners. And UNC, you guys have been around for so long. I used to actually come to your old neighbor council when I worked with LAUSD like 20 years ago. So this is a very special place. This neighborhood is very special. So more so than the funding, I would love for you to just tell people about it and just bring your families and enjoy.
Please come. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Go with the whole
Hey, Josh.
process if you were gonna just like,
That's what we're doing right now.
that would still give them money and we would need that.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's move on and try to schedule a date. Next Thursday?
Yeah, I would suggest, if I may, Teresa, do you think it'd be, Teresa?
Yes, yes.
Do you think it'd be okay if we basically decide to use the South Seas House next Thursday? Primarily a Zoom meeting because we can't all sit there. But would you guys be available next Thursday? We have South Seas for next Thursday already. Or we can come back to the Gramercy if they'll let us.
Or because this is a special meeting. We could all just Zoom, Laura. Let's just kind
Or
of
we
Zoom.
can be 100% Zoom.
100% Zoom, I think you'll get greater participation. So,
113 people. Next sense.
I was just trying to make it, I'm sorry. I was just, in case anybody felt that they really want to be in person, we do have the South Seas House next Thursday. That's all. So it could be either way, 100% Zoom or use South Seas and Zoom.
okay, thanks. So how do we feel about 100% Zoom?
That's fine.
Yeah,
Okay, we're going with 100% Zoom, so now let's talk about which date.
Next Thursday.
Next Thursday, the 12th.
Okay, so next Thursday, September the 12th?
Right.
Okay, is there anybody who doesn't want that date? No? Okay, so we're gonna, the meeting is now scheduled 100% Zoom for next Thursday.
Right. And you guys, it'll be very efficient if you haven't had a chance to read everything in the packet, to go ahead and read everything in the packet between then and now, because the packet will be the same.
Okay, and let me just reiterate that. We've had meetings on Zoom before that lasted hours, like almost 4 hours.
And we want it to be efficient.
And we will be efficient. Okay, so since we really didn't chime in, we're not really adjourned, we're just gonna call it a day.
So is it a bye, y'all? Instead of
we'll see you later.
Basta.
See you real soon.
Till next Thursday.
You didn't have to join
And
us
eat
as a
pizza.
potential candidate.
We're just a second. Okay, sorry, one last thing. Ever is, maybe you want, like to say a few words, Ever. He is a potential candidate with another community member for, for one seat. What,
Right. And I'm sorry, I have one more thing too.
which, do you remember which
District
seat?
chief's at large?
Yeah, it's an at-large seat, but I have one more comment after that too.
Okay, so if you'd like to say a couple of words, Edward?
Yeah, hi everybody, my name is Edward Martinez. I live on Manhattan and Adams, so Region 6 if I'm not mistaken. I've lived there for over 20 years now, and I've been involved in nonprofits and a little bit of community councils and stuff, but in different regions. I would like and I'd be very interested in helping my own area try to get some stuff done. And yeah, that's basically it. If you have any questions, I'm always available. And yeah.
Where do you want to go?
One of the at-large seats.
On Saturday?
Oh, yeah.
My name is Edward Martinez.
Go ahead, Chris.
Do you
have particular
Is it with us, right?
focus of interest in this?
Yes, so outreach, I do a lot of outreach for my work and personal time, and so I would be very interested in that. I did a little bit this past weekend at the Jazz Festival, and so.
That's what I interviewed.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, Edward did come and he sat at our table, so he was.
Yeah, but I've been coming to some of the meetings and then I've been watching some on YouTube afterwards, just because of work and stuff. But yeah, I've been watching since July a little bit to preparation for it, and then I try to get in contact with people until I can finally get how it is going. So yeah.
Hunter?
I just have a quick comment. So yes, Ever was with us all day on Saturday for the Jazz Festival. He also came to my communications committee, my first one. So I do think that he is already very committed. Just wanted to put that out there and give my 2 cents.
Thank you very much.
And I'm sorry.
Okay, Laura?
Yes. The other thing we do need to discuss or at least contemplate, the October 3rd meeting is at the moment scheduled, October 3rd, is Rosh Hashanah. So the question is, should we be rescheduling that meeting?
For what?
Rosh Hashanah. I don't, it's not anything I observed.
Person we have, what do you think, Chris?
Well, it's kind of a blur, I can't hear anything.
Yeah.
Everybody's talking.
That goes down the street.
I think they're discussing if anybody wants to change, but it doesn't seem like anybody really wants to.
Yeah, I just don't want to have a quorum issue.
I don't think so.
But they could be hybrid, and then we could have one.
And then we could have quorum, exactly.
Well, no, if somebody is religious, they're not gonna go on Zoom either.
Okay. So we're